In a test to his mindset and shape, Josh Taylor shrank against Essuman. It's been known for nearly 4 years that British has lost the mindset necessary to be at the top, having shown with his behavior outside the ring several times that he couldn't handle the greatness he achieved by becoming undisputed super lightweight champion. Add to that the year-long inactivities between his last 4 fights and the fact that he has spoken of retirement several times, and Taylor's odds of success moving up to welterweight weren't exactly excellent. Therefore, Hikaru Essuman, who is several steps below the top but possesses great stamina and a lot of tenacity, was a perfect test to see if Taylor still had anything left to give at the highest level or if he was capable of undertaking ambitious plans. Well, perhaps someone would like to give Taylor a chance to use him as a stepping stone or add his name to their record, but the truth is that beyond that, he's in no condition to aspire to fight against the elite, as he showed in his unanimous decision defeat to Essuman. The scores were 116 to 112, 116 to 113, and 115 to 113, while Bastion boxing score was 116 to 112 for Essuman. The fight clearly had 2 distinct phases. In the first, up until approximately the 5th round, Taylor used what remained of his boxing to land hard right hooks and straight lefts against Essuman, who is not exactly a defensive prodigy. In fact, in the 4th round, Taylor even hurt his opponent with a left hand, although Essuman was quick to respond and shook him with a right hook shortly after. Despite this, by the halfway point, Taylor wasn't far from securing a points victory. In any case, to truly assess the state of a boxer, whether a prospect, a champion, or a fighter in crisis, it's not enough to admire his performance and attitude when things are going well in the ring, it's necessary to see how he reacts to adversity. Well, as soon as Essuman, before the halfway point, began to react by launching solid offensives with combinations of hooks and right hands, Taylor proved unable to answer, retreating and often resorting to clinches as the only way to stop the attacks. Thus the rounds passed, in some of which Essuman punished his opponent quite a bit, with Taylor, aside some not frequent shots, pulling back and being the target of his energetic opponent's combinations until he was defeated. Perhaps those who haven't seen Taylor fight at his peak won't see it so clearly, but for those of us who have seen him fight with grit in extremely tough exchanges, refusing to give in to tremendous punchers, this 3rd consecutive defeat made it absolutely clear that little remains of one of the best Scottish boxers in history and that it would make sense for him to look for another direction in his life now that he is no longer capable of mustering the ambition or motivation necessary for a champion. Thanks for watching. More info on our website.